Hey guys, and welcome back to a Let's Play Encased. We are at the Magellan Station parking lot, and we are about to install the second beacon. First, we need to take care of a few mines and a bunch of rats, I think. Alright, let's reload. Yeah, a bunch of rats. This is the installation point. Tripod. Well, let's kill the rats first. Missed. One crit after the other, very good.
Its tail. Ugh, I'm gonna throw up. Ugh, rats are so disgusting.
+5 reputation with Crom. Excellent. And this is the boss, I guess. Huge red. And that's it for the rats. Quickly check why the reputation with Crom increased. Respect your courage. Alright. Well, Crom, it was only a bunch of low-level rats, but so second beacon, let's install it. Small tripod stand covered in sand and ginger colored dust. Just the right place for placing a maelstrom beacon with a anomaly protector. The beacon is working and already picking up signals. Very good. And now the third beacon should be installed in the immediate vicinity of Maelstrom. So the camp of the first settlers. That is right here. For now though, I want to check maybe a few locations we discovered while at the Nashville facility observation deck. The dome north border, for example. Let's maybe check that out. The observation deck had a few binoculars, and I guess it was intended to be used in the beginning when you first enter the world after the incident. How are we ammunition wise? Good. The melodic jazz track playing on the car radio suddenly cuts off. The air is filled with white noise. But a second later that disappears too. Another station is coming in, clearly an amateur one. Hey, fops and loaves. Hey there, does this thing even work? No idea. Does it matter? Guess not. Your favorite DJs to and fro are on the air. Very good. So, a bunch of fops with a radio station. Wiener in a vacuum cleaner. That's probably a great hit somewhere. Let's just continue. Dome north border. The car floats gently over the road, swaying slightly on bumps. You turn the steering wheel, looking around now and then. Glancing through the windshield again, you notice something interesting in the distance. Alright, take a closer look. You pull over to the side of the road. Not far from the road, there's a shallow lowland overgrown with thorny bushes. That's where you leave your car. Once back on the road, you head out into the desert, hoping you haven't missed anything important. The narrow path, barely visible against the sun-bleached sand, ends abruptly, leading nowhere. You are at the very edge of the dome. The border is almost invisible, even up close. However, that doesn't make it less magnificent. A few steps away, the scenery beyond is distorted, as if viewed through a gigantic lens. Peering closely at the dome's shell, you can see an almost translucent reflection of the desert behind you. Pick up a heavy stone and try smashing the invisible barrier with it. Try to walk to the dome. Well, we tried to escape the dome in the beginning, took the elevator out, and that ended badly. Let's touch the border. Your outstretched hand meets an invisible obstacle. Beneath your fingertips, the dome's shell feels nothing like glass. It's neither hot nor cold, it's not slippery nor solid. It seems to have no physical characteristics at all. It's as if it wasn't there, except that it is there. And it is impermeable. Well, alright, let's try to walk through it. I don't think this will end well, but for science. You take 2 steps forward and are instantly stuck. It doesn't feel like a wall, you're just stuck in the middle of nothing. Rapidly realizing you can't move a single micron forward. And let's go with the last option then. Pick up a heavy stone. Try smashing the barrier with it. You have the stone up over your head and cast it at the invisible wall with all your might. When the stone reaches the border, it freezes mid-air and then slowly slides to the ground. Right, so this is not a location we can actually visit. Same goes for the relic wall and the marshes. Hiding place. I think we already visited this. Mirror is also a location that cannot be actually be visited. Well, we are close to the relic wall. Might as well take a look then. Some huge structure sprawls along the horizon, resembling a long wave of a frozen storm. Having approached closer, you stop and get out of the car. Before you is a large mud wall covered with small irregularities and thin, geometrically regular gaps. That's probably some kind of a forefather thing, I guess. The wall produces an oppressive feeling of loneliness and wordlessness, but this isn't a sign of psi radiation. The effect is likely caused by the mere sight of the ominous structure itself. Let's evaluate the wall as a scientist. Many forefather artifacts have passed through your hands. You immediately recognize the distinctive patterns favored by that alien culture. Is it an aesthetic style developed before the civilization's disappearance, or simply ergonomics dictated by the creator's anatomy? Or is it possible there is an overarching design principle that we're not yet evolved enough to understand? In any case, it's impossible to test these hypotheses, for now at least. Try to gouge out a piece of the wall. Sure. You pick up a big stone and strike the wall with it. It leaves you sweaty and breathless, but your efforts are for naught. The wall is too solid for you. All right. Let's go to the first settlers camp then. And possibly install the third beacon. Might be a dangerous spot close to Maelstrom. Also, we need to rest. So let's set up camp. Russ explored the north border and the relic wall. Let's rest until evening. You go to bed and nothing disturbs your sleep. Not bestial raiders, nor mysterious anomalies, nor wild animals roaming under the dome. But when it's time to wake to a new day, you realize something is wrong. As soon as you stick a leg out from under the blanket, it spasms with a bad cramp. It doesn't merely hurt, it hurts like hell. You slept in an unfortunate position and your leg has gone numb. After doing a few morning exercises and a half-hearted stretch, you're ready to go on. But you still never had a proper rest. And you can feel it in your cells. That's slapped badly. Does this actually have an impact? Let's maybe rest until evening. A few hours. And get rid of the debuff. Have something to eat. And some coffee. And let's head to the first settlers camp. You are driving along a deserted road through the haze of red dust hanging in the air. You notice some strange movement nearby. So, recon. And we see a small pack of hyenas. Let's get back in the car and drive away. Anomaly detected. And the first settlers camp explored. Maybe make a save before we continue. Side pressure. I think we have the special implant installed. Choose implant. Right, we probably should actually wear it or install it. Take the casings. Grunt, level 25. That's might be too much for us. A tin can and some earth. Necroid, level 25. Can we actually get to the tripod? Doesn't seem to be in the FOBS camp. Two of them are level 25. Yeah, I'm probably going to go get some more levels. I return later. Level 20 right now. What else can we do? Right, there still was the side mission from scientist Ryan Bitstrop, who works for Carmine Heights. He asked us to return to the Maelstrom research camp and destroy the necroids. I think we already visited that location, but the enemies were too high level back then. Maybe now we can take them on. And we return to the first settlers camp later. I think it was this location. Yeah, just keep the implant equipped. So it's level 24. Well, that might also be too much. What else can we do? The Minerva mainframe. The election in Junktown. No idea how to kickstart that or advance that quest. We missed the debates and after that nothing happened. Knights in the junkyard. This is the FOB camp. We already took part in the tournament, so not sure why this quest is still open. And we have some letters to deliver. And that's it, so maybe we have no choice. And we need to fight these guys. Doesn't seem to do any damage at all. The relic shot. Right, well, probably need to think about what to do next. For now I'll make a cut here. Thanks for watching, see you in the next one.